Hello and welcome to a new game. Nintendo presents a retro studio game. It's in the title, you should already know, but it's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. There we go. yeah. So I played the first about half a year ago. I finished the game half a year ago. No spoilers. We don't need to look at that. Well, I had a lot of mixed feelings about the game, but ultimately I did enjoy a lot of it. Like it had flaws, I thought, quite a lot of flaws, a lot of things I just did not really like about it. But I wanted to play the second one. I wanted to see what they improved and everything. And yeah, let's go. Mission file something 8 days ago. Contact with Galactic something is lost, I guess, or something. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last mission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading less known coordinates now. So I don't know anything about this one either. Don't know what it improves, what it changes. I think I know one thing about it. It's just like one thing I think I know about it, if I remember correctly, since I have played Smash Brothers, and there's like one thing about this game that's unique to it, that in Smash Brothers, if I remember correctly. But I'm not gonna spoil anything that I think I know. But again, yeah. So playing on the GameCube, I know there's still a Wii version that might be better. I don't know, but I'm gonna choose to play on the GameCube because I don't know if there's motion controls, and I don't want to deal with that if I can help it. When I get to the third game, if I get to the third game, I should say, we'll have to deal with that. But that's just how it is. So. Once again, crash landing. Really good at that, Samus. Just, whoa. The sound there was weird. Like, seriously. I like the design of this ship. It's silly looking, kinda. It looks pretty silly, but yeah. Just kind of right into it, huh? I mean, yeah, it's like last game we had like a whole intro sequence in space and stuff, right? But we're on the planet, we're just going, I guess. I don't know what to expect, but yeah. Alright. So, do I remember how you play? I mean, has the controls changed? So, you can do that to hold your aim. You can strafe like that. And yeah, targeting stuff is still that, and this one also will just stay in place and aim around and shoot with that. Okay, game is lagging. Is that weird? That's a little weird. Why is the game having some lagging issues? That seems odd. Why would it be doing that? Maybe just a little hiccup. Okay, can turn into ball from the start, but get the feeling we're gonna lose some powers, maybe. I'm not sure. Scanning. Alright, so it seems mostly similar from what I remember. Can do the double jump immediately. Could you double jump immediately in the first one? I forgot. Scanning though, that's still a thing. And yeah. So we still got the weird thing where it goes back down to the beginning position. You can't just make it stay in place. Kinda sucks, but it's how it is. Again, a GameCube, okay, you gotta hold it as well, this button. I also remember having to do that. It's just how the GameCube first-person Nintendo, the Metroid game was chosen to be designed, despite the fact that that's not how it's been designed these days. But whatever, we just have to deal with it. Like, it's a weird first-person game. The first one was quite weird in its design, but you kind of get used to it. And obviously I'm not playing on an actual GameCube controller, so I will, some things will be maybe a little bit off just because I'm playing on a PS5 controller, but yeah, it's it's just how it has to be. Upper scan complete. Statue houses a power grid, motivator unit, and an energy protection array. All systems offline due to age or structural damage. So yeah, scanning things is a big part of the series. It seems, at least the first game. And I guess I'll just scan whatever I can. Again, I will miss stuff, but I want to get the lore. I want to get stuff because this is the Metroid Prime series seems to be the most lore heavy of the series, and there's interesting stuff in there. So a new Western Century. I'm not going to read that every single time I find something. Starship, Honda class gunship vessel is registered to Samus Around. Your ship has been damaged. Auto repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy. You get weapons and save pockets in the game. Guess I should save maybe. Can do that. Right, gotta remember you jump with the B button here. Gonna save. Probably didn't really need to, but seems like the thing to do. Just to feel good. So let's see, here we have the map, which seems to function similarly to the world map. Yeah, okay, we got that weird grid thing. Yeah. Alright. Blue doors. Any beam, yeah, okay, elevator. Seems like the same sort of deal. Feels like there's a lot more colors, but I don't know. Okay, scan that? Okay, it's the same. Right, green means I scanned it, right, okay. Right. So scan that. Auto scan complete. Statues, motivator unit is functional but requires power to operate. The power beam can't energize the statue, seeking an alternate energy source. So there's a purple crystal thing I can't do anything with. Can charge up still. Okay, there seems to be some issues with the frame rate or the lagging sometimes. I hope that's a hiccup in the start of the game here. I might need to change some things on the emulator, but hopefully I won't have to do that too much. I'm feeling... I wonder if the controls are a little bit more... I don't know, something? It's been a little bit, but I remember how it felt for the most part. You move a little faster, turning wise, maybe? Not sure. Alright, scan that. Probably gonna shoot that. It contains large quantity of acidic fluid. This may be used by indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. It is vulnerable to empire. Blasted. So they're up there, I don't think I can get to. This thing, okay, this thing probably moves in this way, and I jump up to it and I get up there. So I don't think I can get up there right now. Alright. These okay, you don't hurt you. Okay, there's a odd amount of lag right now. It's a bit weird. I wonder if I should look into that. Is this gonna be a thing? So what is this here? Unable to interface with door control system, cannot translate alien text. Tries the store controls, you will need to update your translator files. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I was gonna jump there anyway, but cutscene said I had to. Okay. This is a galactic federation crate. These storage units are known for their complex glass systems. Destroy them to discover the contents. It's a heavy galactic federation crate. These storage units are durable. Only heavy weapons and explosives can damage them. So this won't damage it. Not even this. Okay, this will still work. Okay. I'm gonna destroy them with the charge beam shot thing. Device is part of a ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. System is still active. Is this an alien? Yeah, it's like a corpse. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match splinter. Source of termination. Inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. I do have missiles, yeah, 5 missiles. Scan it all. That's all you do, you scan stuff in this game. Mechanism MK6 gate armor defense system. This gate is used with armor security locks. The locks must be neutralized for the gate to operate. It is durable, resistant to all but the most potent explosives. Press start for lock. Okay, so yeah, view this again if you want to. I guess I should look at this. I was looking at the option stuff, and the menu is weird. You gotta scroll around to the middle of it. Like, it makes sense kinda, but it's why not just have it snap to the option like every other game does or something? It has to be weird, I guess, because why not? Yeah, we got all this stuff. I'm not gonna read all this stuff. It's probably gonna be pretty similar to the first game, but you know, I don't know. Did feel like I missed some things about certain parts of the game that would probably been important if I read more carefully, but well, you know, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, I'll be able to mostly play this game, having played the first game, knowing what it's gonna ask of me. Hopefully it's gonna do certain things better. I don't know, like, not sure what the consensus is on these games, and what is like considered the superior game, or like, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of you know, that's what I'm looking for, like nostalgia for the first game. Yes. Oh, so many things to read in here. I was gonna remove all the orangey ones, so it wouldn't. I would, you know, but like, also these menus take way too long to get through because of the system. You have to scroll, have to go to it, and yeah, you know what? It's fine. If I ever need to look at those at the logbook, I will. But like, look at all this stuff. It's overwhelming. I'm just gonna play for now. So, what is this here? Lock armor, disengage, destroy locks to activate the gate. Oh, no. Okay. Don't think I missed anything in here, did I? this thing. Objects composed of nutrient-grade biomatter protected by thick exobarrier and tensile webbing. Possible source of nourishment for local bioforms. More dead aliens. It's the same. No, this is a Splinter too, or basically in any case, creature was hit by the usual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Means they're not prone to such overkill. Okay, so right. Okay, so it's the same thing, alien, but it died a different way, I guess. Was shot by something. Security dependent on 9, gate control system installed. Moving gate to open position. So, yeah, so we're still gonna scan certain things to open doors. Seems weird to me sometimes, that's how it is, but you scan things to open doors sometimes. So you really gotta look about with scanning, you know. It's still a thing. Upgrade scan complete is a converted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of a Starship cargo bay. It's been modified for security purposes. It will move when nearby panels are scanned. What is that stupid game? Can scan this though. Looks like concept art. It's funny. Just kind of put that there. Oh, map. Yep, that's the map. Can step into it. Cool beans. Not a fanfare for getting the map. Alright. And yeah. Blue means we've been there. I think, or is it the opposite? No. I think orange means we've been there. Blue means we haven't. I guess. We came from this way. Okay, yeah, orange means we've been there. Okay. It's the opposite of what I thought. Right, I guess it makes sense because we are in the orange right now. Right. What's T stand for again? Key. Doesn't say. Just it's there. It doesn't say what it actually stands for. Well, we'll find out. Anything I should scan here? Oh, computers. Always have something on them. There's an odd amount of reading in this game. I mean, you don't need to read everything, but some of it can be important or useful or, you know, interesting. Sometimes it's not. There was a lot in the first game that was very fluff, very just technobabble, and like they were pretty verbose about a lot of things. And it feels especially weird since it's a Nintendo game. Like being this tech soundy and like sci-fi soundy and everything always felt a bit yeah, like a lot, especially since there's so much of it. Obviously this is Retro Studios, you know, they're not Nintendo. They are a different studio, you know. They have their own things, but obviously there was oversight by Nintendo, but you know, I don't know. Just it's a thing, and I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a lot of reading in this game, and this is how I'm gonna play it. So I want to play it. I want to read the stuff, you know, if I see it. Anyway, with today's system conversion complete, dispensing of pesticide has commenced. The site is proving effective. Hostile forces decreasing in number, though still at critical levels. Series gate report: all gates remain intact. Several gates have taken considerable damage from hostile forces. Repeated assaults may lead to a gate breach in chamber A and C. Still wish you didn't have to hold the button to keep reading. That always sucked to have to hold the button to keep reading this thing. Why can't you just click it once, you know? But it is how it is. Communication system offline. Analysis indicates firing damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are likely source of damage. Up to repair system. Guess to report Sector A. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to gate A1 when a gas tank was engaged and could not escape to safety. However, Hudson is to blame. Okie doke. Hello. Can I see any guys? I can shoot you. Oh, now I can see any. I don't know. Where is Splinter? Drone of a Splinter of the Splinter Hive, low level, low threat target, in a way it's whipping for use in its duties. Here's a spider. Essentially. Something needs to look around, find tag. Look around. Yeah. Wait. Oh no, okay. I thought it was saying you could walk around somehow. I was like, can you look around? Look like this and still walk? You can't. You can only strafe and do that, or target and do that. Yeah. Like, luckily the first game didn't require that much, like, you know, you're being attacked and everything, but like, unlike most first-person games, you can afford to kind of sit there and shoot and, you know, kind of just, you know, you don't need to really hide, you know, behind cover and stuff. That's not really how the game is designed. So it works in a weird way. It's just, yeah, it's a strange first-person shooter, you know. Terminated bioform scan complete, code 16 on match. Standard human. Scans indicate this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest a state of extreme fear at time of death. Yes. Well, I guess being strung up by an alien creature would make you afraid. Source of failed wounds, collective Federation assault weapon. Trooper is in all likelihood killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen. I would guess accident, like they were probably like overwhelmed and started shooting at the alien guys, and then they hit each other. That makes sense. This is a tight environment, you know. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators. It is funny how also this is the darkest, I feel, series Nintendo has as well. Like it's talking about, you know, yeah, like a lot of death, a lot of, you know, aliens doing nasty stuff, you know. It is yeah, you know. I mean, it was always inspired by Alien, and you know. That was obviously a pretty gruesome movie. But yeah. Because of death, excessive blood trauma to numerous critical points, Spartan's results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this troop's demise. Yes. Yeah, no, they were definitely super overwhelmed. You're not Samus. You don't have a cool suit. Nope. See yellows on the map. That's enemies, yeah. Small ball to get those small areas. Yeah. I mean, thank you for tutorializing me. Well, it is coming back to me. The game, it does feel pretty similar. Federation Marine Corps, personal login tree, that, Pennet. Data transfer to your logbook for further review. Oh, we gotta guess like that. Something wrong with the log systems in this section. They failed twice. Logging us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while they are playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll be go out fighting, instead of hiding in the control area. I know I have to go into that menu to read stuff there, but okay. Is that a thing now? Sure. Security panel offline and able to access gate controls. Store power to the system to operate it. Can I read what's behind here? Okay. Somehow I can. Security priest multiple areas. All units to full alert. Command and control center compromised. Repel and raiding hostiles at all costs. All units cleared to engage. I know with the store. Power door system. The little energy shield on door to prevent activation by local creatures. With the fire of any type will swap the shield to open the door. It's gonna be a lot to read in the start, isn't there? Right, what's small form? Okay, you can still, yeah, do this as well. I don't know if I tried that. Still make the sparky thing happen. Those guys disappear. So some aliens. Zero life signs. Turbo Salmon computer heavily damaged and able to recover log entries. Another alien. Zero life signs. Scans indicate target was recently terminated. 242 wounds from turbo high energy weapons detected. Very specific. Enemy movement analysis complete. Attempts to block enemy access have been in vain. Enemy units have to has bypassed our gates and shields by burrowing through the earth nearby. Where are those aliens go? Can't go through there. Can go here. I thought I could go there. Hi. You're like straight out of Half-Life. Yeah. Those guys that grab you. Engineering status log descent reporting. I saw one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. Hope we don't have to come to them. Targets were terminated by a variety of turbo weapons, unknown biochemical residue present in several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. Thing. Bomb slot, power system control unit. So the mobile so much like the small. Yeah. Gotta do the thing. Okay. Gotta go back, I guess. Okay. So termination, blunt trauma to critical areas, evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers. Unarmed. Impressive. We still died, I guess, but... Oh. Hello. Okay. Got zombies, I guess. Dark Trooper, the CCF soldier, has indicated terminate life signs in this turbo and the presence of an unknown biomass. Okay, what is shooting me? Can you still... I can still do that jump thing. Okay. Okay. It's a bit of a lag thing there. It seems to have stopped, but then there's a little bit of lag there, I think. I don't know, it's weird. Hopefully it won't be a constant. this blue now? Didn't already... Okay. The music is very... I don't know, Commodore 64 or something, I don't know even. Sounds a little... like Casio keyboard, you know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe, like what? I don't know what that is going on there. Okay, maybe I should be using the charge here on these guys. I don't know. That what is like the best thing to do. Felt like I was always just mashing the button to shoot enemies in the past, but I don't know. Okay. Opening up the gate. Oh, more guys. I mean, one shot does seem to kill them, so maybe that makes the most sense. I don't know. Let me think this game here. Shoot these. Get on my head. Shoot these things. Okay, charging will still attack those. I mean, it seems like a lot of the first game's elements are still present pretty much. Which, you know, that's nice. So I know what to expect, but, you know, it's possible to change a few things, but so far it seems pretty much like almost the same in most regards. Like, the only thing I've seen that's different is that you gotta go to the log to read stuff sometimes for some reason. I don't know. That guy, that one entry of that guy. Oh, okay. Well, guess we're getting introduced pretty immediately. Yeah. Alright, well, that was the thing I said wasn't, you know, that I knew about from this game. Dark Samus. I mean, I don't know. Is it a spoiler? You literally just saw like it looking like a dark version of Samus. I mean, it's, you know, yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing I know. There's like a evil version or something. I don't really know if they're evil. I mean, I would assume so. Dark Samus, you know. It's like, okay, but I mean, they could be on our side. Probably not, but you know. So why that's a thing? I don't know why Dark Samus exists or what it is all about, but yeah. That's the one thing I do know about this one. This one, you know. That's pretty much it. That's all I know, really. This target was caught in a power cell explosion, cellular breakdown from radiation exposure present in 72% of targets' biomass. Cause of death, cardiac arrest due to electrocution, chapter was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. Is this the power core? Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Can this ever teleport me? Like, there's stuff on the other side. Let's go into the dark hole. That seems like a good idea. Okay. We turn into atoms. Well, now we're here. Hello. What? Hi there. Okay. Well, so that was a bad idea to go into that. Did I take all our powers, maybe? That could be. I don't know. Not like we have all our powers, you know. Don't have the ice beam and stuff, you know, and whatever. What? Still? Oh, but I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, space jump. But I had a grapple beam. Boost unit offline. Power bomb. Okay. Missile launcher. Yeah, I lost my missiles. Okay, so most stuff. Okay, that did. Yep, that did take our stuff. Alright. Didn't have like a lot, but. Did we have more full from the beginning of the last game? Forgot. Did we? I guess we did. I guess so. But I guess we didn't have bombs and stuff. Could you have done the super spinny move where you spin on a controller and stuff? I don't know if I don't think I tried to, but now that I remember that was a thing. Yeah. Alright, well, we lost the stuff. That's how it goes. Don't know why I'm shooting these. I have full health anyway and something in them. Well, that's how it goes. Gate system malfunction, unit is offline. Gate will not move from current position. What about that? Can I destroy that? Tunnel cable is composed of telluric alloy. Combat damage has destabilized the cap considerably. Can I shoot it? No. Ah, that's another entrance. Gonna get something that can destroy this. Telluric alloy. That was another word they used in the last game that they used like a million times that I forgot now. What was it? It's like bell something or something like that. Bell. I don't know. That's like something they used a million times that I couldn't get past it for a long time. Everything was talking about it. I don't even know. But yeah. Is that what that is essentially again? That you need something specific? Could be. Stop all the things. Even though there's nothing in them. Maybe there's nothing in them because I have full health and that's why there's nothing in them. They only give you stuff that's full health. Oh man. I already missed not having double jump. Alright. Okay, but here's a save. Should go for the save first. Always good to save in this game, absolutely. I learned that the hard way. Save whenever you get the chance. So yeah, don't know why it's called Echoes. That is a subtitle, they gave it. But I mean Echoes because there's another us. It's like an echo in a way, maybe, abstractly. Is that why? Like a dark Samus, you know? Like why or how there's a dark Samus on this random planet we crashed upon? Well, I guess we were trying to get here, but we crashed. I don't know. But yeah. Elevators. Get scanned that and then you get an elevator and such. Yeah. Yep. Doop. T. Okay, so the T is that this thingy magic that I can't translate here. Like this purple thing. You know? Is that what the T means? I guess so. Dark World. It's a menu for Dark World. Is that where we went? Is that we've teleported to maybe? Okay, could be, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't say what the T means, but it's these things apparently. Something behind. Could just be a shortcut. That's kind of what it looks like. Obviously, there's gotta be secrets all over the place that I'm gonna be missing. Some I can't get yet, you know. It always happens, but yeah. But you know, I'm not gonna, absolutely 100% not gonna be 100% in this game. I didn't with the first game, and trying to would be, no, I'm just not gonna do that. You know, be outside. Look at that. Now we can scan gates. So important. We can scan this gate. Or bridge, I guess. MK2 bridge portable bridge system. This bridge is doable, but often locks in place, leading ways to call for a new design. Wow, your bridge sucks. What the game says. I engage a winch. Oh boy. Sure. We can go somewhere now that we couldn't before, I guess. One more of those, yeah. Always seeing stuff I can't go past. It's always the most fun. Secure selected, everything great. Securities are made of the strongest metals in the cosmos. They cannot be destroyed. In the cosmos? Really? Okay. The entire cosmos. These impossible. Well, I don't want to return it. That just block my path if I do that. Yeah, not gonna be able to open these. Gotta find a translation file thing. Something. Nope. Nope. Scan these guys right. Pretty blue. You don't scan these? I don't know, if I would have. Be different. These have Splendor. This one's different. Green Crowley? Anonymous Hunter Gatherer. Simple-minded creatures patrols turf in search of nourishment. Low threat index, avoid physical contact. Okay. Surface powers. Okay. I see. Okay, that's the. Okay, that is a category. Like, it's a creature, it's an AFA, and it's on the ground. A lot of detail for that, but okay. I don't know why I feel so compelled to destroy all of these things, even though there's nothing inside them. I don't think it's gonna be unless I actually get hurt. You know, it's gonna be health and stuff. It doesn't look like that is right now. Does the bridge work? No, guess you're down. Oh. This guy's turning purple. Is that normal? That just kind of happens on this planet, I guess. Alien planets. Galaxy Federation Marine Corps, personal log file, PFC him Baroni. Data transfer to your... Okay. Yeah, why do you have to go into this menu to read more text? It's weird, but whatever. I mean, I don't have to hold any buttons at least while I'm in here. That's something. Can zoom in on this. I think Haley's losing it. Hallie, maybe? Haley? I don't know. Anyway. He talked to himself all the time and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Well, it's true. Killing people is not very helpful. Looks like I could go here, but well, there's a bunch of rocks in the way. Maybe I can destroy this later. Maybe? Maybe not. Don't need to. Now one of these. Yeah. Cutscene. Temple grounds. Why are we here again? I forgot what the text in the beginning said, but why are we on this planet? Did we intend to go here, or did we actually just super crash land? We did crash, but we were trying to go here? I don't really know. The blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is vulnerable to most weapons. A missile blast may damage it. Well, I just lost my missiles, so that sucks. You know what I mean? The ball. One old guy. Nope. That's small. Yeah, like... So the fact that you can, again... auto aim, you know, like that, makes it so that the fact that you can't normally, I mean, you can strafe, but even then, like, strafing is, you know, like, you can sort of lock in place if you hold this, then press that button. I don't know what the on the GameCube R button, L button, I don't know what they are, but these, it's for me it's R2 and L1, but again I have no idea what that would actually be on the GameCube, you know, but you can actually do this, so you can hold that in place. That is a thing I remember now you can do. But like, yeah, you know, like, besides this, moving around and shooting is not ideal because you have to look at where you're shooting otherwise. Like, this is like not homing, but well, C targeting, I suppose, essentially is what it is, you know, from Zelda. But like, yeah, like, essentially, in the purple, the sky's purple. It's kind of happens, huh? Kind of freaks me out, like something's gonna happen, but no, that's just environmental thing. But like, yeah, like, the best way to really play is to use the C targeting, because being able to just always have your target on the enemy and just mash the button and kill them, like, it is how the game is designed. I think so. It feels like that is what they want you to do. It's just that you have so many other options, you know. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, you can do this and do this to look and shoot. I don't know what the difference is. Like, you get that bigger target when you hold that button instead of like R2 instead of R1. I still don't know what the R on the you know the thing. I don't know why there's a difference. Oh. Okay, then you can do this if you wanna aim up precisely at one specific spot, because you know if you don't hold the stick up, it will go down. It's just a really weird system, honestly, and it is something you get used to in the game, but man, I have to get back into the swing of that, you know? I really do. My father destroys split like a cocoon, compromise hibernation structure. This cocoon has been heavily damaged, only remnants of the cocoon shall remain. They're gonna be a... What's the P mean? We don't know that either. They're gonna be a save around? What is a save? Back down there, but... I don't think it will say until I go to the area if there's gonna be a save, right? But I do want to stop the video soon. We are at 50 minutes here. I would like to stop at saves. I can't save state, obviously, but I would love to stop at an actual save in the game. That just feels better. But, yeah. What am I doing? I have not been paying attention while I was talking about that. I guess I can scan there. More winch action. I don't know why that word is so funny to me. That's what it is. It's a winch. That's the name of it, but... Yeah. Guess I gotta shoot that. Yep. It's all sparkly. I think I threw that though. Anything behind here? Not really. Can scan that up there. Oh, it's out of range. There we go. Immediately the maintenance and systems are bottling critical. Innovations may lead to system failure. Well, how I get it? I made this fall. The transport crate has been detached from the wind system and is connect destroys our integrity at 99.6%. Sure. Like a lot of this is yeah, as I said, fluff. There's a lot of fluff, like it's there. I mean, you don't have to eat it. Nope. I see something up there. Can I get to that right now? Don't think so, but... Yeah, gotta get up there somehow. I found a secret, but I can get to it. Let's just move on. Want to see if I can find a save soon. Tension. I don't think that was what I remember from the last game, but something, it sounds just like something from the last game, honestly. What was the most weapons? Though high yield explosives are effective. It's an explosive, is it? Guess not. Repeat to proceed. As they will remain locked down to prevent further incursions by hostile forces. Oh. Okay. You locked me. I'm going that way now, but can I? Okay, I guess I'm forced to go this way. You know, it's gonna, but you know. Yep, scanned already. Yes. Scan that all the way up there. Target Federation communications away. Target is part of a deep space communication system. Local interference is jamming a signal. If it is clear, it is effectively useless. Can we come up there? Nope. Yeah, double jump. That guy. Through there. We've been making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online, and interference is scrambling out the test beacon. Anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. That's operational, I guess. Oh no. Yep. Yeah, like obviously we're at the beginning of the game, so enemies are pretty much doing nothing, like barely hurting me and barely trying to hurt me, but you know, yeah, I get it, it's the start of the game. And honestly, I don't mind the game not being difficult, like in terms of, again, the last game, in terms of like, you know, shooting and you know, gunplay and, you know, enemies for the most part were pretty nothing. Like you just always just blasted through everything. Like, so yeah, I mean, I don't mind it not being super difficult, like, because other parts of the game certainly were in their own way. Maybe not difficult, but just, you know, challenging in a certain way, I suppose. But yeah. Anyway, players can complete the open platform adapted to low light environment. The presence of a plant container suggests that it was placed here for decoration, plus available sentience. Yeah, this is a container. How about that? Someone placed this funky looking cactus thing. I don't know. Oh god. These freaking things. Always hated the freaking turrets. Those were always the worst. Creature? Wouldn't call it a creature. Mechanism Growler class turret. By the way, the defense system. Red armor gun used for point defense. Fast targets can evade its tracking system. I might go a little over time because I want to go to the next save. It's fine. You know, whatever. It's thought we were gonna find one zone. But it has been compromised. The moving predator tunnel leads to a control area. Can I go in there? Okay. Can go here though. Getting a spam phone call, it looks like. So distracting me. Yeah. Oh. It's being a little wonky. Angsif. These names. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here and I'm stuck on monitor duty. Then join up to stare at a holoscreen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. I am taking care of business. Maybe a little too late. You guys are dead, but well, can't do much about that. It's a T. Wait, put a gun down. Wait, hold on. Let me put a gun down. Let me just go back real quick. Oh, I'm not allowed to? Shoot. Oh. Hold up, Dang it. Well, unless... Well, okay. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to go back there eventually. Like, that's something I can do. Maybe could have jumped up there, maybe, looking at... maybe, maybe not. Is that too high, maybe? Maybe it's too high to get up there anyway, so whatever, but... whatever, sure. Okay, well I can't go back, so kinda solves that. Just wanna find a save. Hopefully there should be one pretty soon. Like saves... I don't know if they were frequent, but they weren't infrequent. Data cycle, something Cosmos Final 4, TFM. Can't read it all too, that's way too fast. One patrol in the data system engaged in an unknown space private fighter. The enemy frigate was crippled in the crash on the planet Aether. This goes pretty fast, this text, I'm not gonna lie. Before the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. I have to read this as fast as possible. This text goes for a while, geez, I could have... Every magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we split into 2 units. One to set up on... How am I... Each unit was doing fine, no problems. I might just read this... Not read this out loud, because I actually want to read it until they appear. Because these things go way too fast. I hate when games do that. Not let you read something. It's just like, yeah. It's fine, you can read this fast enough. No, I can't. Not out loud anyway. Man, this is really pixelated. Jeez, like... This was still, you know... Still, early 2000s stuff, you know? It's gonna be a little pixelated. And these, cutscenes... Well, yeah, it's a lot of aliens. So distress speaking maybe to Samus or something, to someone. Is that what you're doing now? Yes, sorry, but well, we went here in time. Fortunately. Chemical damage, able to restore access, you can return log entries in toolbar armor suit systems. Exeter. Can I assume these are last names? I don't even know, but it's some names these guys have. I begin to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right. That highway is just one of many. Still to stir honestness, especially if you play on the sleeping android. Starship EFS Terror and Hua class patrol ship. I don't even know, man. These names. Used to transport Galactic Federation Marines, vessel has sustained heavy combat damage. It's the same. No, it's not. No, wait. It's a different text. Okay, there's more to read in. Okay, I'm not. It's not to read. Even apparently, there's more in here you can read. Yeah. The Anhur class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems. This ship. Wait, no. Wait. This ship. Okay, come on. It's like this ship, and then I read that. It's like this ship, the DFS Terror, has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew has dismantled parts of the Terror as well, but for use as makeshift defense systems. There's a lot more you can read in there. Yeah, there's a lot, again, I'm not gonna read every single thing properly, and yeah, no. Yeah. Technical data suggests the presence of a personnel weapon systems within this crate. Heavy force required to a limited crate. Okay, that gives me more missiles. I was like, they're gonna give me missiles? I guess so. Alright, cool beans. We have missiles now. Great. Oh, enemies found. Brody. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. Never ran out of ammo. Luckily, we don't need ammo, except for missiles. I think I should scan these. These are new. Yeah, come on. Dark Splinter. Darkling possessed insectoid predator. The symbiote within the splinter augments its strength and durability, but based. And there's one here. Target is host to a parasitic bioform. Yeah, man. I didn't even realize there was even more in here. I thought it was just the logs from those guys you could read more about, but man. Presence of the parasitic in the parasite increases the target's overall combat threat level. Concentrated weapon fire will damage the target. So it's basically Venom from Spider-Man. That's kind of what it sounds like. It's like a little bit, maybe. I mean, I'm sure it's not the first or only time that's been a thing. But I don't know if I wanna charge or if I wanna spam shots. I forgot what was the best thing to do in the last game. I felt like I was always just spamming shots and not charging. It's actually tastes a little bit anyway. Like, I think that's different levels of charge, maybe? Like a little charge and a bigger charge? Is it different? I don't know. I think it looks bigger. I don't think it actually matters if you charge it all the way or only some of the way, but I don't know. Can I find a freaking save around? Still won't help me, will it? Can I get in there? Maybe. Okay, let's scan these chairs. Okay, these are the guys. Where do you sit, I guess? That's chairs. You have specific chairs. Sure. All these names. I mean, we have seen these names, yeah. So Haley there and stuff, and squad leader guy. And these are all the chairs, I guess. Specific chairs, sure. Why am I getting all these? I don't know. Sure. I'm obsessed with scanning in this game. Like, I shouldn't be. Like, scanning took so much time in last game. Like, I remember spending like an episode, like half of the episode was just scanning stuff because there was so much to scan and read. Pirate. Commanding officer. Yeah. I gotta say, that's a map. I mean, I'll take it, but should I stop the video here? I mean, I can't stop it anywhere. I don't love going long in videos, especially for the first video. I like it being contained enough, but you know, yeah, it doesn't say. Does it save around? Like you can, for the most part, tell because it's like a contained area. Looking at this, I don't see contained area. Like, you see the S, it's in its own little room, you know? That one, I guess, isn't. It's you go there and then you continue to the next room. So, yeah. Okay, let's just go one more room, and if there's not gonna be a save in there, I guess, yeah, we'll stop. Somebody can't go there. Wait, can I get up there? I wanna go up there, I think, right? Can I get up there? Eh. Not quite. Why do I go here? I can't missile that, can I? No. Can I maybe I get them all here? I guess we'll go somewhere. Expecting here. It appears to be a damaged piece of powered art. All projectors are offline, common damage appears final, repairs unlikely. In the story. Whoop. Well, accidentally stopped holding the button. Okay. What's this here? Into hologram mothball mode to fire cannon. Okay. I didn't click anything. I'm just here now. Okay. Then I can jump here. Sure. Convoluted, but why not? Let's go somewhere. Okay, let's look at this. Could be a secret. It's yellow. Power bomb. I don't have a power bomb, I only have missiles. Oh, this guy here. Cranny. Granny? How about Granny? Last night at Chow, Angsef starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. If he wants to believe in this Samus or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, he can. Santa Claus is canon in Metroid. Well, you know, whatever you want to call it. Canon, I don't know, but you know, which implies Christianity as well, which implies, I don't even know, but okay. Alright, film that up. Yeah, I don't expect that to be a save. Alright, I don't know, I could probably go on for a while, I don't know. I'm not sure when that's gonna be a save, but I'm just gonna do a save state here, you know. Like, it might be close by, but I mean, again, looking at the map, I'm not really seeing where there could be one. Like, I don't know. I mean, well, this does go back to this point, so maybe that is the only save that's around over there. That's maybe what they expect you to go back to. I don't know, but yeah, well, I went a little bit over time, and I don't want to go that much over time if I can't help it. But yeah, but okay, yeah, we're doing things, you know, like you know, again, right now, obviously we just started, so it's pretty similar to the first game, but you know, different world, different stuff happening, and you know. Hopefully, obviously, I would assume, gonna get new powers, new abilities, you know, things like that. I don't know why I expected the game to feel different, like feel very different from the first game. I guess it's just cause, I don't know why, I just thought it was gonna be a lot more different in terms of gameplay or like feel, but it feels pretty much the same as the first game, which may or may not be good, depending on how you feel about that, but yeah. But I mean, again, it's I think the gameplay for the most part is fine in the first game. It was mostly about a lot of backtracking, a lot of not knowing where to go, a lot of obscure stuff that blocked my path a lot of the time. We just started, so right now it's pretty linear, but obviously I know this is gonna be a whole open world Metroidvania thing. That's the whole thing is gonna be. So yeah, stuff and things. And again, lot of reading. I read a lot of stuff. Again, if I did not read things in this game, I would be so much further ahead in the game. But that's how I want to play the game. Again, I like playing games and reading law and things. Not every single thing is interesting, but I do want to read that stuff. So yeah, yellow doesn't say. It says we can use a super bomb, power bomb, whatever it's called, to get through those. Like it says missile for the red doors and any beam for the blue doors, but it doesn't say for the yellow doors. I guess we don't have that ability yet, but yeah, we scanned it and it said that use that thing, power bomb or whatever. But okay, it's fine. It doesn't have to say that yet, I guess, because it doesn't matter anyway. We can't go through it, but it's kind of weird that like some of this is question marks right now. But I guess it's just to not overwhelm you with information, maybe. That's fine. But yeah. Hoping this is gonna be a good time. Like I expect some things about this game will probably annoy me. I was going into this hesitant because of how the first game went at times, but I was also going into this hopeful, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we'll have a good time. Like in terms of feel and stuff, like it feels good. Also feel like the lag has stopped at least. It doesn't seem like it's lagging anymore, so that's nice. Like I don't know why it was a bit weirdly lagging this beginning of the game. So hopefully that won't be a continuous thing. It shouldn't be. Hopefully, don't know why it would be. This game is like 20 years old at this point. It shouldn't lag on my computer. For fuck's sake, you know what I mean? I don't know. Emulators are weird sometimes, though. Who knows? But yeah, it seems to be running fine now. So hey, that's good. Yeah. But that's it for now. See you next time.